Let's bring in Denver 7's Danielle Kreuter now with more details on the former president's visit and potential impact to travelers.
She joins us live outside the Aurora Police Department. So Danielle, you got some insight from them about what people can expect tomorrow.
Yeah, even though the former president's visit is about a 30-minute drive north of where we are right now, closer to the center of the city, police tell me it's probably best for everyone to anticipate some delays and disruptions, regardless of if you're actually going to attend the rally or not. Now, it's good to remember that there is only one way in and out of the Gaylord, and that's 64th. So while the former president's exact travel route isn't clear, the motorcade will definitely have to head down 64th. Those neighborhoods to the south will likely be impacted for a bit as the former president makes his way in and out, and also by the increased traffic from attendees throughout the day. Doors open to the public at 9 a.m. with Donald Trump taking the stage at 1 p.m. Now listen to this, there is no on-site parking for this event. Police are telling people now, do not park on the side of the road, do not park in the neighborhoods near the Gaylord. There will be two nearby lots available. One is on 56 and Himalaya, the other on 61st and Pena. There will be a limited number of shuttles, although the Colorado GOP is advising people may end up needing to walk. Local departments like Denver and Aurora Police tell me they've been working closely with each other and the Secret Service to make sure this goes off smoothly.
You'll see definitely an increased presence of law enforcement from the police department. You'll probably see security from, the venue itself. Obviously, the Secret Service is involved. Those are all the people that we have been working closely with this week to make sure that this goes off, without any concerns. The police department doesn't care about your political affiliation. We are concerned about the safety and security of the people attending, no matter where they're from.
There has been a lot of curiosity over if former President Trump is going to visit the part of Aurora that he's talked about so often in his public speeches. And, well, that'd be pretty much a tight turnaround. We did check with the Trump campaign, and the former president is scheduled to speak in Reno, Nevada at 6:30 that same night. And that's about a 2.5-hour flight if he does fly out of DIA. Reporting live in Aurora, I'm Danielle Kreuter, Denver 7.
Yeah, will be definitely a busy day there out at DIA and right into Aurora.
I'll stay on top of that visit. Thank you, Danielle.